Hey, welcome back. I just wanted to give you a little bit more information about appraiserincome.com before we go. It's true, it is $100 for the book, and you get the electronic version as well. But I do sell just the electronic version for $79.95. I also have affiliate products and services on the website that I make money off of. Some pages has Google AdSense, really high traffic real high traffic web pages within the blog that I don't have any products or services for. I'll just, or much more information. I'll put up AdSense and people could click on links and I get a little tiny bit of revenue that way. But the main way I'm going to double the income on this website over the next 6 months is I'm creating a series of additional products. And you can do this with any industry, as I was stating. What really works well with my appraisers is just to get them more business and more customers. And that's the way it's going to be with almost any type of blog that you write, unless you're focusing on a product, or on those product ones or the hobbies. You're mainly going to be focusing a lot on information, and then they could buy guides if they need them on how to modify something, like maps of certain locations, how-to guides. There's a lot of different products that you could create for your customer base. But probably you're going to make the majority of your money through affiliate programs selling products, or you're going to purchase those products yourself and resell them, or you're going to get products made somewhere and sell them. So there's a huge variety of ways that you can make money off of your blog. Off of this, I already have a link to another website that I've made called Appraiser Websites. I just throw up some quick blogs for appraisers with it's a WordPress blog with like 5 pages. It's a static. It's actually not a blog. It's a static website using WordPress. It has basic things like the order page, information, services, service area, about page, contact page, and their home page. And I optimize it easily with an optimizer plugin built into WordPress or added to WordPress. And I bring in a residual income that way. It's the websites originally were $29.95 a month, and I just got tired of hassling with expired credit card numbers and staying up on top of people that didn't pay their bills on time. So I just made it a flat $260 a year, and that's pretty cheap. And it's to a point where it's really not worth my time to create those types of websites. But I do love the appraisal industry so much, and I really appreciate the people that have helped me, and I really like to help people in general. So for $260 a year, I'll build an appraiser website and get them orders. So I really am trying to show people that are interested in how powerful the internet can be if used properly, that I'm willing to take a pay cut to show these people. I mean, whatever you put out there adds value. Even if you're practically giving stuff away, it's going to come back to you one way or another. It just always does. And so that's kind of the mentality that I work by. But in addition to the appraiser websites, I have a new quick report. It's only $25 for telling people how to get the most out of working with the appraisal management companies and how to negotiate with them, what to do when problems arise. It's a pretty big report. It's about 25 to 30 pages. It's just filled with information that most appraisers just would never think of or consider. One big consideration that I found is that if I turn down all that lower paying work where they're trying to get an appraiser to go out, do an appraisal for 50% or 25% of an appraisal fee, if you accepted all those and worked your butt off, you might make a certain amount of money. I've found that if I counter offer every single one of those orders and tell them, look, based on complexity, I can't do it for that much, but I can do it for this much. I could have it back to you by this date. I double my income doing that and work probably a quarter as much. So it's simple math, but most appraisers are not willing to take that risk. They're going to say, okay, I could be guaranteed to get the work right now today for this amount, versus counter-offering all those orders and saying, no, I can't do it for that much, but I'll do it for this. And it's cut and dry. It's make twice as much by counter-offering, and you do a lot less work. So, there's just for that one little piece of information, it's gold for appraisers. I don't see how anyone would ever complain for a $25 product that gives you that type of negative information. But I'm also creating additional guides on internet marketing, website optimization. There's a bunch of making that software, but I do know a fair amount of shortcuts, ways to speed up the time that you spend creating the appraisal report, and that's valuable. So there's a ton of products, as well as additional website services, where I'll optimize their website for like $1,000, or into an appraiser, that's only a few orders. And if you're able to get twice as many orders a month, it pays for itself in a month or two. So it's good investments. Everything that I offer adds value, and so appraisers are usually willing to purchase them. If any appraiser has a problem with what I sold them, I give their money back. No questions asked. I put it all over my website, throw my phone number up. People trust me, and they really believe that I'm an expert in the area.
JD Builder encountered an error. Please contact your integrity administrator.
It comes down to appraisal content marketing. So you could offer your clients marketing services. There's just so many different things that you could do. So that's pretty much it for this episode.
So they're saying that they uploaded the file, but there's
we're
no
just
sound.
going to start getting into doing the screen captures, and maybe starting with the next episode.
When that happens like that, do we have like a FTP or something? We ask them to give us the original file.
Showing you how I monetize
because the original one has
this website right now.
No reason why.
And in the meantime, if you could go to yourbossblows.com, make sure that you sign up to the newsletter so you get that quick start guide and any type of transcripts of the previous shows. Plus, I let you know when a new show has been posted.
I think they made next day, like the original one.
If you can go to iTunes, it's really going to help me out.
No, so you just took the recording, the file itself.
I
think so.
My shows
Then
aren't
you could try the
100%
same
up to
thing.
speed yet.
Download the recording and see if
all
one of
this
the audio
video,
files.
but I'm getting there. I just gotta
Video file is audio.
keep on
I wonder
focusing
if
and
Integrity is
keep on
configuring
making
to
the
use a
content
different
and
audio
delivering it to you. And,
So I'm thinking maybe what
might
they're
want to
saying
do
is the
between
original
now
file before they
and
upload
the
it.
next show, if you're
Yeah.
not
Since uploaded
watching
it. Well,
this,
let me
we can
download it.
Yeah, we can download the recording and play any one of those.
Brainstorm for a little while. That's why I wrote this here. Brainstorm, come up with a list of like 10 or 20 different things that you feel
Because he said he uploaded it twice and it still failed. But even if we were to get the original file,
that you feel like you have a lot of knowledge about, or you
we'd
like
probably get the same
to
exact
have a lot
issue.
of knowledge about. There's a lot of people out there that don't know anything about a topic or a place or a type of food or a service, but they really want to learn. So they're willing to, publish all the information that they've learned. Like if you want to go to Tahiti super bad, and you're doing all this research on Tahiti, everything you possibly could find out about it, and you post that on a blog, I'm sure you can monetize that with some, some plane ticket deals, cruises, books, equipment that you might need for travel. There's tons of ways that you can monetize that. You can even make a guide where you tell them all the hidden things in Tahiti, or the really cool clubs, or the really stuff that someone visiting Tahiti for the first time might want to know about. So there's tons of different ways to monetize it. The main thing is to find something that you'll be able to give value to the listener or to the person reading your blog. Yeah, that's another thing, is that doing videos and podcasts kick butt. If you could work that into whatever your plan is on making money on the internet, you could incorporate podcasting and video right from the very beginning. You'll be doing so much better than all the other affiliate marketers. Just when I added a short little video to the front of this blog, my orders increased by 25% from off the website. So it was just like a short, really short little video. I'll play it for you on the next show. And it just really brought sales in. I also do a podcast called the Busy Appraiser Podcast, if you want to listen to it on iTunes. It's really amateurish.
That's not funny.
I do it with a headset on in my car. And I just talk to people about the appraisal industry.
According to the old documentation of 2009, we did support Linux.
Marketing and all that type of stuff.
Oh, really?
That brings in a ton of traffic.
Is it still on the help side?
Yep.
If you post
For
your
MP.
podcasts or videos.
Well, I got a customer, R&D told me that we don't support Linux, and it's here on the help site that we support Linux for video and audio.
Traffic right from the very beginning. So you should probably try to incorporate that into your ideas, but that's going to come up, later on down the line. So stay focused. Let's brainstorm.
That was in 2009.
Try to come up with some good ideas. Think of something that you'd be interested about blogging or doing a podcast or a video cast about frequently. Because if you sputter out like 99% of the people do after the first month or two, it's just going to turn out being kind of like a waste of time. It won't be a complete waste because you'll gain valuable experience.
I was going to look up some documentation to prove that we don't
really
support
like
it.
doing that as a hobby, but I don't necessarily like blogging about my fascination.
And I was able to
cars
put
or
it.
something. That will happen sometimes.
Burn it from their eyeballs.
But it is the next step. That was maybe your first failure. You'll figure it out as time goes along. And if you're getting to the point of purchasing a domain name, then you should download that Market Samurai trial. You can get that link off of my website at yellowbossblows.com. And let's see, sign up to the newsletter. Already covered that.
Isn't Firefox coming out with an
Already
OS?
covered that. So
I'm sure that there's a Firefox OS.
I hope you're getting a lot out of that. I know it's been a lot of just talk so far. I'm really trying to.
I think it's for phones.
Background and the different ways that I'm making money.
I don't think they're graduated to.
I can usually make the appraiser income a full-time living. I don't need to necessarily.
Like tablets or PCs, yeah. Yeah, Firefox OS is it's just for phones.
You guys use Chrome?
No, I haven't had my hands on the Chrome OS yet. Oh, is that done? Oh yeah, it's been 15 minutes. Because the video's already stopped.